All right, so that was the sample school there for you, and pretty damn interesting to see the records and hear the way they sound being mixed right into the final product that ended up being the Eric B. and Rakim songs we know and love. And then, yeah, that was that. And then the 1988 mixed all the best songs from '88, you know, give or take a few, in hip hop in 4 minutes. Last segment here is what I call single study, and then digging in the crates with my man Z Trip. You're gonna like that. It's the last thing in the show. So what we're gonna look at now is a single that came out in '88, which was like almost like a full year before Sex Packets came out, which was the debut album from Digital Underground from the Bay Area. They came out with a couple singles throughout the year of '88 before they released something by like late '89. I don't think it was early '89, so it was a big chunk there between this single and their album. I had no idea what they looked like. They weren't doing the Humpty Hump thing when I bought this. On the cover, there'll be a picture when you watch the video. It's just basically animated fish, and it's called Underwater Rhymes, which is like them doing more of their sort of like concept piece hip-hop stuff, where they like commit to something and then do characters and stuff, and it sounds like, you know, a lot like the kind of stuff I'm doing, you know, with my friends right now, especially in a sort of late 80s, early 90s style. But like Underwater Rhymes is all like about being underwater and like cutting records underwater and having a party underwater and rapping underwater and fish rapping and shit like that. And then the flip side is called Your Life's a Cartoon, which I don't think really works because they keep saying your life's a cartoon and then they talk about all this like uncartoon-like shit, and the beat's not very likable. So this isn't really, in fact, I don't even think I'm going to have that song up. But the true single was Underwater Rhymes, and then Your Life is Like a Cartoon on the flip side, a 12-inch single that I bought, the first Digital Underground single I ever bought. And then the next record is 1985's Gucci Time, backed with PSK, What Does It Mean? And I still don't know what the fuck PSK means, because Schoolie D is very hard to follow when he rhymes, and sometimes you know exactly what he said, and he still didn't really say anything. But the first Schoolie D I ever heard wasn't Gucci Time, which is probably what a lot of people would think. It was Saturday Night, and I think that was a weird sort of introduction to him, because I heard it in a mix, and I didn't know, like, it was in a mix of a bunch of different songs coming one right after another, like from a radio station or something, and so I didn't know what parts were really part of his record and what he was really talking about. And that Saturday night, and I'm feeling, get me a 40, I'm feeling kind of horny, or whatever he said. I don't know, it sounds like Dr. Theory. But I've accused Dan many times of sounding like Schoolie D, but he doesn't even know who Schoolie D is. That's how much he's like a rock guy who doesn't know anything about hip-hop. He's just like kind of learning it firsthand right now and doing a pretty damn good job. DMX, are you fucking serious? God damn. When I started this recording, it was EP&B, right? Okay. Nah, DMX is all right. So the last thing we're going to see here is those singles that I just explained. Schoolie D. The first thing I heard was Saturday Night. And it wasn't until I heard PSK, What Does It Mean, and Gucci Time, looking at my Gucci is about that time, that I understood his flow more, and I kind of got into it and really liked it. So check out these singles, and then digging in the crates with Z-Trip, my man Zach, and then I'll see you next time on Hip Hop Lessons for Lesson 2.